Welcome to the final part of the WWE 2K19 Universe mode. We are starting this part of the event, part number 7, with a Triple Crown Championship matchup.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Triple Crown Heavyweight Championship.
Introducing first is a man who held the SmackDown Tag Team Championships with his brother Pentagon Jr. for a large majority of the previous year. However, since the new year, moving over to work for New Japan Pro Wrestling here. Today challenging for the Triple Crown Championship, we see Tommaso Ciampa getting a jump start to this match. Drop kick to Rey Fenix. Ciampa deciding not to make his entrance here tonight, rather to go immediately on the attack on Rey Fenix with those grounded fists to the face. And despite not coming out to his typical entrance, Tommaso Ciampa is currently the Triple Crown Champion. I guess the championship currently being held in the back. Straight to the back. And in recent times, Tommaso Ciampa has made it an effort to go out of his way to try and diminish the accomplishments of some of these luchador wrestlers. We saw Tommaso Ciampa go ahead and injure Prince Puma previously at New Japan Pro Wrestling Dominion. And we see Tommaso Ciampa getting him up over the shoulder, dropping him down across the knee. Now grounded, Rey Fenix was looking to get up. However, Ciampa going to meet him with that grounded drop kick the same way that he started this matchup. Now we see the Blackheart back suplex, turns him inside out into a sit-out powerbomb. Rey Fenix catches the leg on that opportunity. Dragon screw leg whip, and now it's Rey Fenix with the advantage, taking down Ciampa. Irish whip from Fenix sends him into the corner. Pops him up and over into the apron. Thought he was safe, but rebounds with that back elbow was Rey Fenix. Now a precarious position for Rey Fenix to hit that drop kick in the corner. Boot counter now. Ciampa with the clothesline to Rey Fenix in the corner, and now going to choke him in the corner. Referee should be intervening here. Not doing so. Referee's discretion, electing not to enforce the count there, to force the break. Now we see a code red from Rey Fenix, hooking the leg, looking for the pinfall attempt here. Ciampa gets the shoulder up. Rey Fenix was not able to put the full weight across the shoulders there, enough to pin down Tommaso Ciampa for the 3 count. Standing switch in the corner now, and it's Tommaso Ciampa who turns around Rey Fenix. Now just raking away at the mask and perhaps the eyes of Rey Fenix in the corner, following it up with a lung blower. Stomp to Rey Fenix, turns him over, and now face first into the mat goes Fenix. Continuous repeated boots, and now the grounded strikes from Ciampa. We're going to see Ciampa dishing his opponent to the outside here as Rey Fenix now on the outside of the ring. At the mercy of Tommaso Ciampa. Reversal sidekick there. Fireman's carry takeover, however, from Ciampa. Knee to the gut. Follows it up with a discus lariat. Series of strikes now to Rey Fenix. Completely disorienting him for the time being. Ciampa with the advantage. Going to take him over to the guardrail here. Face first. Goes Rey Fenix into that steel guardrail on the outside. Boot counter now. Power bomb on the outside from Rey Fenix as he caught the boot coming in. We see Rey Fenix returning to the inside of the ring, breaking the referee's count. Returning back to the outside. Another sunset flip power bomb. Rey Fenix returning to the inside. Going to go up to the top rope here. Calling Ciampa back up to his feet. Going to look to dive over the steel steps. However, Ciampa sidestepping Rey Fenix, looking for that tremendous crossbody from the top. Surprisingly able to land on his feet, but now we see the Canadian Destroyer on the outside. The Mexican Destroyer when it's employed by Rey Fenix. Fenix is fired up. Ciampa struggling to recover now, but we see Rey Fenix now springing crossbody, coming in with tremendous velocity, but Tommaso Ciampa again stepping out of the way and able to answer back with a tremendous big boot. Now fireman's carry position once more. Ciampa looking to bring Rey Fenix over to the apron, but a series of elbows from Rey Fenix escape for the time being. Count of 9. Of course, this is a 20 count. And we see the Bulldog from Rey Fenix driving Ciampa face first into the mat. I believe he was busted open on that Bulldog. Yes, he is. The laceration across the face of Ciampa. Diving down from the top rope was Rey Fenix, but Tommaso Ciampa was able to get the knees up just in time. Now Ciampa locks in the bridging Fujiwara armbar, wrenching in on this hold and applying the pressure to the shoulder of Rey Fenix. Looking to force the tap out here. Reversal from Rey Fenix. Crucifix sends Tommaso Ciampa across the ring, creating the separation for the time being. Now Rey Fenix looked to springboard off of the ropes, perhaps looking to catch him with that Tornado DDT. But Tommaso Ciampa instead able to take the advantage once more. Gonna look to lock in that bridging Fujiwara armbar once more on Rey Fenix. For the second time in quick succession, applying that submission hold. Trying to force the tap out to Rey Fenix. Rey Fenix resiliently fighting on. Desperately trying not to submit here. However, Tommaso Ciampa, the damage certainly being done in this hold. Rey Fenix isolated in the middle of the ring once again with the crucifix. Sends Tommaso Ciampa across the ring. Running start, pop up, Dragon Rana from Rey Fenix. Incredible innovation in midair. Now Fenix has him up, looking to drop him down with a landslide. Pinfall attempt here. 1, 2. No, Ciampa pops the shoulder up, just barely getting out of that pinfall attempt. Rey Fenix again going to look to go to the top rope again. Coming up unsuccessful on the frog splash attempt from the top. Now it's Ciampa going behind, looking for the German suplex moonsault reversal from Rey Fenix now. Fenix with him. Fisherman Buster drops him down in the Key Crusher. Once more ascending to the top rope is Rey Fenix. Going to look for a dive again. Now this time connecting. Looking for the spiral tap from the top. Corkscrew senton from the top rope. This time being successful. Rather than planning to execute the frog splash. Looking for a different type of maneuver. And paying off for Rey Fenix there. Standing switch in the corner. A knee strike from Ciampa and a boot. That sends Rey Fenix back. Stop to the arm. And Ciampa. Vicious display. And we see Ciampa awaiting the ascent of Rey Fenix. Going to look to lock in the bridging Fujiwara armbar once more. But Rey Fenix, before Tommaso Ciampa could lock in that hold, Rey Fenix was able to reverse out of it. Super kick to the midsection. Super kick to the face now from Rey Fenix. Fenix is firing back, and if he wants to continue on with his championship desires, he needs to avoid that bridging Fujiwara armbar at all costs, because Tommaso Ciampa has looked to execute it multiple times in this contest. Spring up to the top rope, kick to the face from Rey Fenix. And this high-risk offense paying off for Rey Fenix now as he connects with the frog splash, this time from the Brett's rope. Pinfall attempt unsuccessful, however. Looking to get Ciampa back up to his feet here, at least up to a knee. Now taking him down with that sleeper hold neck breaker. Bringing himself to the outside, and a slingshot 450 Countered by Tommaso Ciampa, catches the leg, super kick still, takes the head off of Tommaso Ciampa. Not expecting that second super kick as he dropped down the leg. Now Rey Fenix to the top rope, tilt-a-whirl armbar, or rather corkscrew armbar from the top rope all the way to the outside. The way that Rey Fenix was able to manipulate his own momentum and his own weight in midair to pull off that maneuver is tremendous. Lends tremendous credit to his capabilities, now connecting with the Mexican Destroyer on the outside. Breaking the count here is Rey Fenix. Could be looking to return Tommaso Ciampa within the ring, dragging Ciampa a little bit closer. Perhaps going to be looking for a dive here. Springboard, diving down. Perhaps looking for that seated senton. Springing off of the ropes, but Ciampa avoids it. Now with him up in the air raid, crash drives him across the knee. A battered Ciampa returns to the ring. However, with the advantage here, going to look from the corner to nail that running knee strike to the face of Rey Fenix. And in the process, busting open the face of Fenix as well. Only receiving the 2 count, however. Despite all of Ciampa's best efforts, still unsuccessful in putting away Rey Fenix right now. Power slam attempt countered. Discus forearm counter now from Ciampa. Running big boot. Grounded drop kick now to Rey Fenix, following it up. And the Blackheart viciously assaulting the face of Rey Fenix. We saw him raking away at the mask and the eyes of Rey Fenix earlier in this contest. Repeated strikes to the face and busting him open with that running knee strike. Tommaso Ciampa certainly amplifying his aggression here for Rey Fenix. Super kick from Fenix, however, answers back. Now Fenix with the Irish whip sends Tommaso Ciampa to the ropes, catches him, looks to drop him down with the Fire Thunder driver. Pinfall attempt here, 2, and no! Tommaso Ciampa once more getting the shoulder up. Now we see Rey Fenix. Could be locking him up here. Has him up on the shoulders. Drops him down. Consequence from Rey Fenix. Now climbing to the top rope. Rey Fenix connecting with that tremendous muscle buster position. Driving it. Oh, looking for the diving frog splash from the top. However, Ciampa with the reversal. Air raid crash. Drops Rey Fenix down. Now from the corner, Tommaso Ciampa once more going to look for that running knee strike. Tripping the leg out, however, is Rey Fenix, who is able to avoid that. Once again, Rey Fenix with the key crusher. Now Rey Fenix springing off of 2 ropes in the corner and able to connect with that Hurricane Rana. Displacement of momentum there from Rey Fenix, but it paid off. Snapmare, parallel snapmare takedown, follows it up with a grounded kick to the chest from Rey Fenix. Now Fenix picking Ciampa back up to his feet here. Standing switch on the Irish whip, reversal. Reversal in the corner now from Fenix. Positioning Tommaso Ciampa on that top rope. Ciampa able to reverse it. Not allowing Rey Fenix the opening on the top rope that he was looking for. However, now Ciampa is the one to position Rey Fenix on the top rope. A slap across the face. And now Tommaso Ciampa going to the outside. Could be looking for a superplex all the way to the ground. That will be enough to take the air completely out of the sails of Rey Fenix for the time being. Now, Ciampa following it up with a series of knee strikes to the midsection. Absolutely vicious assault from Ciampa. Clubbing strike to the back now to follow it up. Wrenching in on that shoulder that he looked to work over with those bridging Fujiwara armbars earlier on in this contest. Rey Fenix, however, sends Tommaso Ciampa back to the inside, just perhaps to get an escape from him. Springboard crossbody now from Rey Fenix. So Rey Fenix might want to slow things down here, so he allows himself a chance to recover. Springboard tornado DDT now from Rey Fenix. Pops him up in the fireman's carry position and drives him down. Hooking the leg, pinfall attempt here from Rey Fenix. 2 and no. Once more, Ciampa gets the shoulder up. Miraculously for him. Considering what he has gone through in this contest, prevailing on and looking to retain that Triple Crown Championship. Now Ciampa sends Rey Fenix into the corner, running knee strikes, series of boots to the chest. Rey Fenix, however, able to escape out of the corner, looking for a series of strikes, but the one that connected, Tommaso Ciampa was able to reverse. Discus forearm countered by Ciampa. Front face lock. Sends Rey Fenix into the turnbuckle pad now. After a series of strikes in the corner, once more going back to the well and choking the life out of Rey Fenix. See the fatigued Ciampa wondering what it's going to take to put away Rey Fenix here tonight. Driving the face into the canvas once more. The already bloodied face of Rey Fenix once again being driven into the canvas. Now takes him to the ground. Looking once more for the Fujiwara armbar. All the damage being done to the shoulder in this contest, but Rey Fenix reverses out of it before enough damage can be done. Running start. Tilt-a-whirl Hurricane Rana from Rey Fenix. Now a strike from Fenix sends Tommaso Ciampa back into the turnbuckle pad. Standing switch. Another reversal as Rey Fenix now obtaining the momentum once more. Turns Ciampa around, pops him up into the corner. Cheeky Nando's kick. Super kick attempt from Rey Fenix, scouted by Ciampa. Reversal from Ciampa, forearm smash. Once again, going to look to take him down with that Fire Thunder driver. This time electing not to hook the leg. Perhaps going to look to follow it up here. As Rey Fenix now Irish Whip. Sends him into the ropes. Both men rebounding off of one another. Drop down. Reversal now from Ciampa. Face first into the turnbuckle pad. Now Ciampa going to position Rey Fenix in the Tree of Woe here. Boot across the face and choking the life out of Rey Fenix with that hold. Now drops him down for the 5th or 6th time in this contest, looking for that bridging Fujiwara armbar, and this time it might be too much for Rey Fenix to overcome. Yes, Rey Fenix being forced to submit, and it is no surprise after all of those submission attempts from Tommaso Ciampa that finally being able to put him away was the bridging Fujiwara armbar. All the damage being done to the shoulder. Rey Fenix on the last 2 attempts was able to escape out of that hold before he faced too much damage. However, that time, Ciampa isolating Rey Fenix away from the ropes, preventing him from reversing the times that he had before with the crucifix. In doing so, walking away tonight as still your Triple Crown champion. As we see him celebrating with the championship, the bloodied face of the Blackheart, having fought tooth and nail to hold on to that championship, and adding another luchador to the list of vanquished foes for Tommaso Ciampa. But now we move on to our tournament finals for the Battle of Los Angeles, as we see the A Block, C Block, and B Block finalists. Santana, Roderick Strong, and Bryan Danielson all competing to be crowned the first ever PWG World Champion in Universe Mode history. Who will walk away as the new champion? We will find out after a tremendously grueling tournament. All of these men having competed in a great multitude of variety matchups in order to get themselves to this stage, to the finals. This is where we find out who our first champion in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla will be. I think certainly coming into this match as the underdog compared to the other two competitors having been former PWG World Champions in real life. Santana, however, having a tremendous tournament on night one, teaming up with his tag team partner Ortiz to defend the NXT Tag Team Championships against Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu as part of the firing squad. On night two, Santana defeating Marty the Moth Martinez in singles competition and to qualify. Then moving on to the semifinals of his bracket to defeat Tama Tonga, the man who we met on night one. And then finally, in an incredible contest, Santana pushed to the limit, able to vanquish the current Ring of Honor television champion, that being Shingo Takagi, in the block finals. And miraculously advancing to the finals here to compete for the championship. As mentioned earlier, the current one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions. Introducing next, we see a man who was successful on night one over Kevin Owens. Wearing the shirt out tonight. We saw him wearing that earlier tonight in his matchup against Pete Dunne. The champ is here, wearing the PWG World Championship on his attire. Following his victory over Kevin Owens, we did not see Roderick Strong compete on night two. However, on night three, competing in the opening contest earlier tonight against Matt Travis, as I mentioned just now, competing in the block finals against Pete Dunne. Coming up successful following a Tiger Bomb, catching Pete Dunne by surprise. Able to shift the momentum in such a way he was able to gain the advantage and move on to the finals here tonight. And lastly, introducing, we see the current NXT North American champion looking to add another championship to his list of accolades and to his resume currently is Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson having competed on night one against El Generico, advancing on in the tournament, and then earlier on tonight we saw Bryan Danielson competing against Cameron Grimes in his block semifinals contest, and then eventually defeating Ricky Starks in the B block finals. As I mentioned, Bryan Danielson looking to add the PWG World Championship once more to his collection. Let's go back and forth between competing for the NXT North American Championship and PWG World Championship would be something that, you know, Bryan Danielson would be proud to honor that commitment. Now we see the start of the PWG Finals as we immediately see Bryan Danielson going after both men. As I mentioned just a second ago, this is the start of the PWG Battle of Los Angeles Finals for WWE 2K19 Universe Mode for myself. This just in. We're going to have a few more shows before we wrap up with 2K19. However, none of them will really have commentary over them. This is my final big event for the game. My final conclusion to wrap up 3.5 years that I've amassed playing this game. Recording it and uploading it to YouTube. It's been tremendous, but I'm ready to move on to 2K22, which I purchased earlier today, so I'm ready to start uploading videos. However, I'm going to take a little bit of time with Universe Mode and setting everything up. So now we see Santana gaining the advantage over both men. Irish whip sends both men into each other in the corner. Now Roderick Strong returns to the confines of the ring. Santana, however, Irish whip wrap around, takes him down with a Hurricane Rana. Bryan Danielson recovering on the outside, snapmare takedown, chop to the back, and a kick to the chest of Roderick Strong. Bryan Danielson now returning to the ring as we see Santana getting a running start, cashes in with a monkey flip on his way back in. Roderick Strong now picked back up to his feet here. Santana looked for the suplex opportunity, but Roderick Strong takes him down with a running clothesline. Strong now escapes to the outside. This being the PWG World Championship matchup. Of course, it is a triple threat match, having all three of these men successfully advance to the finals of their respective blocks. It will also be contested under elimination rules as customary for the Battle of Los Angeles finals. No disqualifications, seeing as it is a triple threat match. As we see now, a suplex from Santana takes him down. Bryan Danielson, however, going to take the advantage on Santana with that German suplex waistlock advantage, but Santana shifts the weight, shoving Bryan Danielson off. Suplex attempt takes down Bryan Danielson, overhead suplex. And finally, the last rule of this contest being that it is a 60-minute time limit. So we are hoping to guarantee a champion here tonight, given those rules. Super kick attempt to Roderick Strong, misses and catches the referee off guard. There we see the Tiger Bomb attempt by Roderick Strong, shifts it into a backbreaker. Now Roderick Strong with the referee subsided by Santana, taking advantage by hitting Bryan Danielson with that kendo stick. Now looking for the pinfall attempt, however the referee is still incapacitated. Face first goes Bryan Danielson into that turnbuckle pad repeatedly. On numerous times, Bryan Danielson face first. And now we see Santana connecting with the steel chair across the face of Roderick Strong. Referee's discretion is advised in this contest. However, no disqualifications being employed. Steel chair now being positioned underneath Bryan Danielson. Looking for that springboard frog splash to the inside was Santana. However, it's Roderick Strong who takes the advantage with that Falcon Arrow, doing the deal to Bryan Danielson. Santana now turning Roderick Strong inside out with that inverted power slam. Pinfall attempt from Bryan Danielson now. Count of 2, but Roderick Strong gets the shoulder up once more. Spinning back kick catches Bryan Danielson completely off guard. Steel chair into the face, and it sends Bryan Danielson to the outside. Clothesline takedown now from Roderick Strong. Drives Santana down across that chair. Now steel chair shot. Reversal from Santana as he catches him with that overhand chop before Roderick Strong was able to capitalize. Standing switch in the corner. Boot to the gut now. Santana with a running start. Gonna look to go after Roderick Strong here with a running cannonball in the corner. Backs up directly into the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, who has a front face lock advantage. Shining Wizard. Pinfall attempt now on Santana from Bryan Danielson, but it only gets the count of 1. Kick to the face incapacitates Santana for the time being as Roderick Strong finally recovering. Reversal from Santana, back elbow sends Danielson back into the corner, and a series of combination strikes here. Boot to the gut, however, countered by Roderick Strong, catches that boot and turns it into Exploder suplex. Pinfall attempt now on Santana. Turns Santana up and over with that back suplex facebuster. Pinfall attempt as we see Bryan Danielson returning to the ring. Both men going after Santana here. Running clothesline now from Bryan Danielson. Danielson going for the pinfall attempt here. Looked to capitalize with that running clothesline was Santana, however, sidestepped by Bryan Danielson. All three men on the outside now. Roderick Strong being sent back to the inside by Santana. Danielson returning as well. Both men fighting at it. We see Roderick Strong now connecting with the end of Heartache on Bryan Danielson. Pinfall attempt on top of the chair. 2 and 3. Roderick Strong shockingly putting away Bryan Danielson with the end of Heartache there. Now this matchup down to 2 men. Bryan Danielson very surprisingly being eliminated very early on in this contest. However, considering what these men have all endured throughout the longevity of this tournament. Oh, and then we see a spear through the guardrail from Santana on the outside. Takes Roderick Strong. Sends him through the guardrail. Now we see Santana looking to utilize those steel steps back on the inside. Given what Bryan Danielson has been put through in this tournament. Grueling matchups with the likes of El Generico on night 1. And earlier tonight having to compete against Cameron Grimes and Ricky Starks all in one weekend. Having amassed to a great deal of fatigue and damage. That allowed Roderick Strong to capitalize. These two now battling on the outside. Santana surprisingly maintaining the advantage still on Roderick Strong as he sends him spine first into the guardrail. Now back into the ring. Back up to his feet here is Roderick Strong. Fireman's carry position for Santana. Drops him across the knee with the gutbuster. And now position on top of the chair for that running senton. Dragging Roderick Strong into position now for Santana to go to the top rope here. Santana diving down from the top rope with a tremendous frog splash. Pinfall attempt 2, but Roderick Strong getting the shoulder up. Santana now positioning Roderick Strong on the ropes here. Sends Strong to the outside. All the way to the floor falls Roderick Strong. Now a running start. Wrecking ball dropkick from Santana. Maneuver that we're used to seeing utilized by Roderick Strong. Now Santana looking to implement that ladder that has been introduced to this matchup. Positioning it in the corner. Now similarly, grabbing the steel chair. Also positioning that in the corner. As Santana now returning to the outside where he can grab the kendo stick. Meeting Roderick Strong right in the middle of the ring. Roderick Strong now sends Santana face first into the steel chair that he established. Wrenching in on this hold is Roderick Strong. Pulled over to the ropes. Pinfall attempt here from Roderick Strong. 2 and a kick out. Driven into the canvas at the hands of Santana. Strike to the face now from Santana. Just looks to pop him up. Suplex. Floating over. Following it up with a back suplex from Santana. Now ascending to the top rope is Santana here. Calling Roderick Strong back up to his feet. Gonna look to dive down. Twisting crossbody. Roderick Strong, however, catches him and drives him across the knee. Tremendous power from the Messiah of the Backbreaker, able to capitalize on that maneuver by catching Santana coming out of that corkscrew crossbody from the top and driving him across the knee with that power slam backbreaker. Pinfall attempt here now from Roderick Strong, 2, and a kick out from Santana once more. Santana desperately, both men desperately want to walk away from here with the PWG, with being known as the first PWG World Champion in Universe mode. They would, of course, go on to defend the PWG Championship on future events for Universe mode as well. DDT driven into the canvas of goes Santana. Jawbreaker, however, from Santana returns the momentum in his favor. Backhand chop to the chest of Roderick Strong, who now sends Santana to the outside again. Stomp to the back of the head from Roderick Strong. Now stomp to the face from Roderick Strong, to the lacerated face of Santana here. Overhand strike, reversal from Santana. Slaps to the face now, disrespecting Roderick Strong. Getting a running start, drop kick to the chest. And we see Santana picking Strong back up to his feet here. Sends him off of the ropes, looking for that super kick rebound. Now it's Strong who sends Santana all the way to the outside. Fired up Roderick Strong now. Looking to go up to the top rope here. Perhaps going to look to dive down onto Santana. Santana catches him on the outside with the Ace Crusher. Roderick Strong diving all the way to the ground and receiving an Ace Crusher for his efforts. Now we see Santana positioned on the top rope, could be looking for the Street Sweeper. Reversal from Roderick Strong, catches him in the power slam. Both men reversing tremendous top rope opportunities from one another. Backhand chop followed by a drop kick from Roderick Strong. Fans were chanting, "This is awesome," wanting to find out who the PWG World Champion will be. We have passed the halfway mark of this contest. Of course, Bryan Danielson being eliminated within the first 10 minutes by Roderick Strong with the end of Heartache. However, Santana so resilient, continuing to fight on in this matchup despite Roderick Strong's best efforts. Santana to the outside, popping out to the apron. Gamagiri, springboard, crossbody, reversal from Roderick Strong. Strong now being reversed by Santana. Lifts him up, elevated flatliner. Floats over into the cover. Pinfall attempt here from Santana, and only the count of 2. Stomp to the face now from Roderick Strong. Shoved off at the hands of Santana. Roderick Strong desperately looking to recover. However, he is laid out on top of that steel ladder. Santana doing him a favor by sending him to the outside here. Wrecking ball dropkick once more. Santana now being sent back to the inside again. However, that ladder in dangerous position, twisting him around and then catching him with a clothesline on the rebound. Power slam position from Santana. Muscles up Roderick Strong and drops him across the spine on top of that ladder. Now ascending to the top rope goes Santana. Could be looking to put away Roderick Strong here. Once more looking for the Street Sweeper. Diving blockbuster onto Roderick Strong on top of that ladder. Pinfall attempt 2, and no, Roderick Strong again. Somehow kicking out. Despite Santana hitting the Street Sweeper. Landing on top of that ladder. Now following it up with another Ace Crusher that we saw utilized by Santana. 2 and 3. Santana has done it. I mentioned when he came out to the ring for this matchup that he is the overwhelming underdog going into this matchup. However, through a great deal of effort, a great deal of resiliency, and a great deal of vitriol that he brought here tonight against Roderick Strong, Santana prevailing, successful here tonight in the finals of the Battle of Los Angeles, and he is your first ever PWG Battle of Los Angeles winner for this Just Dance 2K19 Universe mode. And as a result, similarly being crowned the inaugural PWG World Champion here in Universe Mode. Fired up by the enthusiasm of the crowd and absolutely earning every single bit of that victory, we now see Santana will be awarded and presented the PWG World Championship. Heading forward, Santana will be the one to defend that championship at future PWG events for this Justin's Universe Mode. And this is the last time I will speak to you until 2K22. So take care, enjoy yourselves, stay safe, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you everyone. Santana is your new champion.